What would you do if the person you trusted most turned against you in the blink of an eye? My name is Ellie, and this is the story of how my world unraveled when my father, the man I once idolized, betrayed me in ways I never thought possible. It was barely a month after Mom's funeral. Her laughter still echoed in my mind. Her warm hugs a ghost I could almost feel. Breast cancer took her too soon, leaving a void in our small family. I was 22, fresh out of college, trying to piece together a life without her. Dad, always the stoic one, seemed to grieve in silence. Or so I thought. Then, one evening, I came home to find a stranger in our kitchen, a woman named Karen, all sharp smiles and expensive perfume, sipping coffee like she owned the place. "Ellie, meet my fiancé," Dad said, his voice casual, as if he hadn't just dropped a bomb. Fiancé? Mom's grave was still fresh, her clothes still in the closet. I stood frozen, the air thick with betrayal. Karen, barely older than me, moved into our home the next week. Dad's eyes, once warm, now glinted with something cold. He started selling Mom's things, her jewelry, her books, even the piano she played every Sunday. "We're starting fresh," he said, but it felt like he was erasing her. I begged him to stop, but he brushed me off, saying I was too emotional, too young to understand. Then came the will. Mom had left everything to me, her house, her savings, her legacy. She'd always said it was for my future, to give me a start in life. But Dad contested it. In court, he spun a story so vile it made my stomach churn. He claimed Mom was unstable, that she'd written the will in a haze of painkillers, that I'd manipulated her into cutting him out. Every word was a lie, but Karen sat beside him, nodding, her hand on his arm like a prop in his performance. The judge, a stern man with tired eyes, seemed swayed by Dad's polished grief. I had no lawyer, no money to fight back. I was just a girl clutching a photo of Mom, trying to hold on to her memory. The gavel fell, and I lost everything. The house where I grew up, where Mom taught me to bake, where we danced to old records, it was gone. Dad and Karen moved in, their laughter filling rooms that once held Mom's voice. I was left with a rented apartment and a heart full of questions. Why had Dad changed so fast? Was it Karen's influence? Or had he always been this way, hiding behind a mask of love? I could have given up, let the bitterness consume me. But Mom's voice echoed in my head. "You're stronger than you know, Ellie." I started digging. Late nights, I pored over documents, emails, anything I could find. That's when I discovered the truth. Karen wasn't just a random woman, she'd been Dad's colleague for years. Their affair had started before Mom got sick. The will, the lies, the rush to remarry, it was all planned. Dad had been siphoning Mom's savings for months, funneling them into accounts I couldn't touch. The court case was just the final step to cut me out. I confronted him one rainy afternoon, standing in the doorway of my childhood home. "How could you?" I asked, my voice shaking. He didn't flinch. "You'll understand when you're older," he said, as if I was still a child. Karen smirked behind him, her victory complete. But I wasn't done. I found a pro bono lawyer, a kind woman who believed my story. Together, we built a case not just to reclaim what was mine, but to expose Dad's lies. It wasn't about the money or the house anymore. It was about justice, about honoring Mom. The second trial was brutal. Dad's lies unraveled as we presented evidence, bank statements, emails, even a witness who'd seen him with Karen years ago. The courtroom was silent as the judge ruled in my favor. The house was mine again, but more importantly, the truth was out. Dad's face, once so composed, crumpled. Karen left him soon after, her interest fading when the money did. I walked through the house now, touching Mom's old piano, feeling her presence. It's not about winning, it's about reclaiming what matters. I've learned that family isn't just blood, it's trust, love, and truth. Dad's betrayal broke my heart, but it also showed me my own strength. I'm rebuilding, piece by piece, and I know Mom's watching, proud. Sometimes, the hardest battles teach us who we really are.